where we have faced some headwinds in the past as well. For now, the market meanders around that 17,900 to 18,200 sort of range. Are we likely to break out or break down of this range in the near future? We have Ashish Kyal joining in with a quick technical check. Ashish, your thoughts on the markets? I mean, every time it goes towards that 17,800, 17,900, we see a pop, and then it looks like we may cross that 18,250 mark, but that doesn't happen. And every time we, look like we're breaking above that, we fall back right down to 17,800, 900. Your thoughts?
Hi, Mangalam. Morning to you and all the viewers as well. You're absolutely right. See, what happens when the market is at around 18,250, you think it's just breaking out and you want to buy, and then it reverses and you lose positions. Similarly, there is an important GAN support level at 17,756. So we have been oscillating between that GAN levels of 17,756 and 18,293. Those are the levels between which the market is moving. But over short term, if you look at the smaller charts, maybe an hourly chart, you will see a classic inverted head and shoulder pattern giving a breakout yesterday. And today there is a follow-up session as well. So we are expecting a target of 18,250 back towards that level from here on. So any dip from here, maybe towards 18,050, 18,060, can provide a buying opportunity for the target of 18,250. And on the downside, maintain a stop loss of around 17,950. Also, one very important data point is if you look at the open interest, we can clearly see a huge rise on the put side open interest at 18,000, and the calls have been start covering. So that suggests that the overall OI data is also bullish, and people are betting that the market is going to protect that 18,000 at least over the coming expiry.
Okay, all right. Hi, Ashish. What about individual stocks? What do you have for us?
The first stock pick is going to be Kotak Bank. We can see that Bank Nifty is struggling to some extent, but Kotak Bank has managed to give a very good move on the upside, managed to cross that 20 DMA right now and sustaining there. So looks like this stock can move up higher towards the level of 1950. So one can create long positions in Kotak Bank, keeping a stop loss of 1755 for the target of 1950. And the next stock on the buy side is going to be Redington. We can clearly see a very good formation of flag pattern and a breakout happening now. There is a moving average crossover. The volumes are picking up. So everything is suggesting bullishness for Redington, probably starting the fifth wave on the upside for the target of around 204. So long positions can be created in Redington, keeping a stop loss of 184 for the target of 204.
All right, Ashish, just a view on Oil India. I'm looking at Oil India. It's seen a big spike right now. In fact, this week it's up 6%. Most of the gains coming by in just the last few minutes, 4.5% in the last 15 minutes odd itself at the high point. And this usually benefits when, oil moves higher. Brent is closer to $87 per barrel right now. And perfect recipe for all these upstream companies like ONGC, which incidentally too has moved to the high point of trade. Your thoughts on both these counters, ONGC and Oil India?
I do agree. If you look at Brent crude, it moves in a very cyclical pattern, and we can clearly see, I think, the crude correction that we have been witnessing over the past few months might be coming to an end, and we might start seeing again an upward thrust. This is going to definitely help companies like Oil India and ONGC, and we can see that Oil India, along with ONGC, has given a very strong move. So if we talk about the levels of Oil India, I think it can head towards the move towards around 260 on the upside from where it found some resistance. A good breakout happening now. It's moving above that trend line support, and on the downside, the support is at 224. So as long as 224 is intact, we can see it going towards that level of around 260 to 265. And as far as ONGC is concerned, it's still yet to break out. We are seeing a triangle pattern formation right now. A breakout will come above the level of 151. If it breaks 151, then yes, we might see ONGC heading towards that 160 level. And on the downside, the important support is at 145 right now. So let's wait for ONGC to break that out, the triangle pattern, and then we can get a good target of 160.
Okay, all right. Thanks a lot for joining in, Ashish, and filling us in with all of those details. By the way, from